Hello students. So in the last video, we understand about the terms donation, subscription, entrance fees, sale of the scrap and how they will treat in the different situation. So now in this video, we are going to solve a simple example so that you can understand more about the non-profit organization and how will be their account will be treated. Clear? So let's say example number one. There is the receipt and payment account is given as on 31st March 2023 of a company of a NPO like ABC, whatever. Basically, this is the dummy examples. This is receipt and this is payment. Now the first term is to subscription. Subscription. Suppose 5 लाख रुपीज है, साथ ही साथ लिखते चलिए टू डोनेशन 25,000, टू डोनेशन फॉर मैच फंड 1,25,000. और सपोज 1,50,000 कर लेते हैं, चलो 1,50,000. टू कमीशन और कमीशन 15 कर लो, चलो 15 कर लो, डमी फिगर है, कोई भी भर सकता है. टू सेल ऑफ स्क्रैप 6,000. टू बैंक लोन 2,50,000. Now this side, buy rent 15,000. Buy salary 12,000. Buy building 2 lakh rupees. Buy furniture 1,20,000. Buy advertisement expense 12,000. ठीक है, इतना फिगर ठीक है. Now as you can see, the receipt side is more than the payment side. Okay, so 5 lakh rupees, 5 lakh plus 25,000, 1,50,000, 15,000, 6,000, 946,000, 946,000 and minus 15,000, well 2 lakh, 587,000. The balance is 587,000. and this is by balance CD, बैलेंसिंग फिगर है, क्लोजिंग फिगर है, क्लोजिंग मतलब कैश का क्लोजिंग बैलेंस है, ठीक है, कैश का क्लोजिंग बैलेंस है ये. So this is the receipt and payment account which will given in the question. Now we have to prepare the income and expense account. Income and expense account as on 31st March 2023. And the other account we have to form is balance sheet. Okay, balance sheet mein this is the liability side and this is asset. Now this is the expense and this is income. Now let's see one by one. To subscription. Okay, if nothing is given, that ki subscription is a revenue or capital in nature, then we will treat it as a revenue nature. So record this in the income side because it is the income of a company by subscription 5 lakh rupees. Donation, it is a normal donation, general donation. So it is the revenue receipt. 5 lakh donation 25,000. Donation for the match fund. Okay, as you know, this is the specific donation for only a match fund. केवल मैच ऑर्गेनाइज करने के लिए ही यूज किया जाएगा. So it will liabilities, sorry, it will a capital receipt. Okay, it is a capital receipt and it will recorded in the liability side. So record here donation for match fund. It is the specific donation, so we will record in the balance sheet. Donation for the match fund is 150, 1,50,000. To commission, commission is revenue nature. To commission, 15,000. To sale of the scrap, sale of scrap, 6,000. To bank loan, okay, bank loan is the liability, capital receipt, but it is the also it is a liability, so it will record in the liability side. Bank loan, 2,50,000. Now this side by rent, rent is the expense, so we record to rent account 15,000. To salary 12,000. By building, sorry, building is the asset, clear hai? Asset, capital payment, so it will record in the asset side. Building 2 lakh rupees. Okay, furniture is also an asset, so record in the asset side. Furniture 1,20,000. Advertisement expense, revenue in nature. Advertisement expense 12,000. And this is the closing figure. Closing क्या बोलते हैं, कैश का क्लोजिंग बैलेंस है, ठीक है, क्लोजिंग बैलेंस ऑफ द कैश. सो इट विल रिकॉर्ड इन दिस साइड. कैश 5,87,000. Clear? Now add this. Income side is more than the expense. So first of all we add 5,25,000, 15,000, 6,000, 546,000, 546,000, and it is also 546,000. Clear? Now minus 15,000 minus 12,000 minus 12,000 507,000 507,000. Okay, now remember one thing, in the profit and loss account we write it here to profit. In the profit and loss account in the class 11th we write it as right here as profit to profit account. Okay, and this profit will be transferred into the balance sheet, but this is the non-profit organization. So instead of this profit we will write it as a surplus. Okay, surplus, and this surplus will be added in the balance sheet in the capital fund. So here capital fund equal to nil. Capital fund is nil. ठीक है, because capital fund is not given in the question. Okay, it is the new organization, new NPO है और इसमें कोई कैपिटल इनिशियल कैपिटल फंड है ही नहीं. So capital fund is nil. Okay, and then in the capital fund we add this surplus amount. How much? 507 सरप्लस अमाउंट. इस कैपिटल में जो ये प्रॉफिट हुआ है हम ऐड कर देंगे. प्रॉफिट को कहाँ लेके जाएंगे? कहीं खर्च करेंगे क्या? नहीं करेंगे, हम इसको कैपिटल में ऐड कर देंगे. ये एनपीओ की कैपिटल अब काउंट होने लगेगी. ठीक है, कि कैपिटल कितनी है, एनपीओ का पूंजी कितना है. सो 507,000 and after adding this 507,000 plus 250 and 150, it will 907,000 907,000 and 2 lakh 120 587 907,000. देखिए बैलेंस शीट टैली कर गया. ओके, so basically this is the basic question, that how the income and expense and balance sheet will be formed and how this all transactions will be treated. Clear hai? So in the next video we will solve some more examples with more technicalities, and see you in the next video. Thank you.